Hi friends, welcome back to another chapter of my life on the road. By now, I've left the Spanish coast and I'm roaming the streets of a whole new country, Portugal. Along with the rocky beaches and jaw-dropping cliffsides, Portugal's nature keeps impressing me with its beauty. During my journey there, I picked up a friend that I met on my travels through Lisbon in January and challenged him to a week of van life with me since he lives a completely different lifestyle. So after a short break in an Airbnb, we packed up the van and hit the road. Hey friends, good morning from the middle of nowhere, somewhere hidden in Portugal. So, I have somebody join me in van life for a little while, and the funny thing is we are complete opposites. So, his standards of comfort are very, very different from mine too. So different that I'm up here enjoying the sunrise while he's still asleep, because I'm more of a morning riser, and every time I get up in the mornings, I need to start moving. So the reason for this whole thing is because I believe that people who are portraying van life online, who are van lifers, portray van life in a really romanticized way. I'm guilty of this too, I'm the first one, especially because we're so in love with the lifestyle. And I thought it would be funny if I showed you how somebody who's not into the van life scene as much as I am feels with this lifestyle. Anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna go back to the van because Ricardo should be awake now and probably working, because that's what he does as soon as he gets up. Work on his computer. So, fun fact number one, apparently you can have coffee powder that's way too thin for the brica and it will make your brica clog and whistle. And that is really weird. Fact number two, I'm still to the date using my cooker, my separate cooker, to do my coffee because I still don't have an adapter for my actual stove. 5 months on the road in. So I'm currently doing a self-experiment where I'm trying to accustom my taste buds to the taste of black coffee, because I usually drink my coffee with either oat or soy milk. The problem is I think it's really inconvenient, so I'm doing this thing where I just try to do that. On another note, let me show you what Ricardo did here. So this is the current office of Mr. Neva.
This is where I create all of Wild Roads Ahead content.
True, this is behind the scenes.
So, you know.
But what I wanted to show is this. You know what we call this in Germany? It's a cable salad.
In tech, we call this a necessity, and in a van that wasn't built for cables, we call this an unfortunate requirement of the job.
Well, I think you're gonna drain my batteries like that.
I think you need to relax.
We will see. Anyway, if you're a tech person, you probably need more batteries than I do, because I don't know if this is gonna end well.
You definitely need more batteries.
Welcome to the most expensive meal of my trip so far. I just got fined by the police. The worst part is we just stopped to make some lunch somewhere because we're heading to our next destination, and I was really hungry and I was just like, let's have some food here. That was a bad idea because there was a sign that I didn't see, and now I've got a 60-euro fine. First time I get fined with the van, but also I have to say, it would have been idyllic to leave Portugal without a fine, because apparently that's like a thing here. People get fined a lot, so I guess it's part of the Portuguese van life experience. Side note, my batteries have never been this low, so we need a cameo right now. Are you having fun?
It's the only part of van life I enjoy. Welcome to Ricardo teaching you how to roll a cable like a filmmaker, because let's be honest, people roll cables badly. What you want to do is you want to hold the head of your cable and you want to rotate your finger so that it makes this little loopy loop, and you're just going to keep doing it. By the end of it, my young people, you'll have this. And if you do a young chuck, there shouldn't be any knots in your cable.
There is a knot.
No, look, watch.
Okay. Oh.
No knotting.
You mean no knotting that is unable to unknot itself by doing
Like a young pull,
stuff.
yes. What you don't want to do is do this. This is not how you roll a cable.
Why?
Because it's just not. Because this is what will happen.
That argument.
It's already knotting.
Okay, so basically guys, we don't want knots in the cables. That's what I got. No knots in the cables. Okay, so we're chilling at a camping right now. And according to Ricardo, there is a TikTok trend where people mix espresso or coffee with orange juice.
She says according, but there's an actual trend, so I don't know what she means according when she's seen the videos.
I know, but like, yeah.
Also, she doesn't clean her bricker. Look at this. Okay, anyway, the trend starts because Bunda Bunny, she rocks up to a mirror, goes, put espresso in your orange juice, and everybody was like, what the hell? And then people tried it. Super coffee lovers that are on TikTok and like Instagram and stuff like that were like, yeah, this is clearly not good. And then the whole thing became that it was actually more delicious than it looked and seemed. So I showed her this, and then she's like, we gotta try this.
So we're trying it. Ricardo's tried it before, right?
I've tried it with like fresh squeezed orange juice. I've never tried it with Origens Laranja do Algarve.
This is the current van situation, by the way. Like always, a freaking disaster, except now it's ×2.
Okay.
How do you know how much? I don't know.
I'm just guesstimating.
Okay. That's way too much coffee. Put less in mine, please. Stop, stop, stop. Ew. What?
This is what she's been looking forward to her entire existence. Her whole life, she just wanted to try this.
It just smells like orange juice, though. It doesn't smell like anything else.
Like anything, yeah. It's great, isn't it? Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's very, very tasty. She also holds the camera extremely low, so I've got to bend over. I'm much taller than my hunchback suggests. Right. How's it? So Ricardo here, because Angelique's out, and I don't want her to know what I have to say until she has to watch this. This whole video was about her trying to see how someone who wasn't built for van life was reacting to van life. I decided I'd give you guys my 2 cents, my opinions on van life by looking at what I did like and what I didn't like. So what didn't I like? 1, there's a lack of space in a van. For someone who has way more stuff than her, I can already tell that I was gonna have a bit of a space issue. Second of all, this van gets extremely hot, and granted I'm doing this during summer, but Jesus Christ, when your boy, the Mozambican child, who handles heat quite well, is dying of heat, there's a problem. Right, the third thing I didn't particularly enjoy is the showering and electricity. If the sun isn't there, you're kind of screwed on electricity. And then the second thing I didn't like was showers, which is just because I genuinely enjoy going and having a hot shower, and cold showers are not my thing. I'm also having a nosebleed. Right, let's talk about the things I did enjoy. So the one thing I did enjoy, and like, you can't fault it, van life allows you to just travel everywhere. The accessibility to locations for content is so splendid. Second thing I enjoyed about van life was the community. There was quite a few times where we met people who are part of this lifestyle, and they're some of the most friendly people in the world. I understand why Angelique loves it and loves meeting people and stuff like that. And also Angelique was just fantastic, and she's part of van life, so I enjoyed the people. Third thing I enjoyed about van life was the fact that I could charge and travel at the same time and work. Like, that is fantastic. You can literally just travel, work, travel, work, travel, work. I don't have to worry about like charging and then my battery's dying and then having to go back home to charge them, because my van is my home and I could just charge things. Yeah, would I do this again? Is it for you? Is it for me? No, I don't think it's for me like permanent. I'll do this like for a month or so. After that, I kind of miss my cave. I miss having my routine. I miss having a separate kitchen to where I work, so that I can have the excuse of walking to the kitchen and procrastinating a little bit. I said I just want to say one thing to everyone who's watching this video. If you've made it this far, please go subscribe to her. She's already surpassed me, and I've been doing this for 2 years in subscribers. She's slowly developing, and she'll learn eventually how to color grade her footage. She's probably already cut to a voiceover, but if she hasn't, don't forget to check out my channel, Cine Rick. Link is in the description if she hasn't put the link in the description, because she's forgotten to tag me a few times. I will be commenting, and then you can just follow me there anyway. I hope you have, or gonna have, or have had a great day, depending on where in the world you are right now. Cut to her voiceover. La da 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 da.
My adventure in the south is coming to an end for now. As the days are getting hotter and hotter, it is time for me to move up north, as much as I will miss the ocean. But a change in direction is what usually makes me thankful, and acts as a reminder to the impermanence of the current conditions, to enjoy them while they last, and to direct my curiosity towards what is to come.